Now to the tax fraud case in New York against the Trump Organization, that's President Trump's family company, and its CFO, Aaron Weisselberg. Both have pleaded not guilty to a 15-count indictment. Weisselberg appeared in court today where there were no cameras allowed, but ABC's Aaron Katersky was in the courtroom and joins us now for a bit of a debrief. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to be here, Lindsay.
So, of course, prosecutors are accusing the Trump Organization of essentially compensating employees with housing and cars, perks like this, in order for the employees to avoid paying income tax. What more did we learn in court today?
We learned that Weisselberg may not have been the only one to allegedly take those perks from the Trump Organization in order to avoid, in Weisselberg's case, prosecutors say almost $2 million in income taxes. His defense attorney said today, Lindsay, that he expected other people to be indicted. He didn't name names, and prosecutors certainly haven't said anything publicly. But I think the defense attorney was trying to slow the case down, saying, hey, there's going to be some other indictments. Let's not rush this. And we here at ABC News have previously reported that Matthew Calamari, former President Trump's bodyguard at one point, and more recently as chief operating officer at the namesake business, he too has come under suspicion over these perks in what prosecutors have called a scheme, a 15-year scheme, they've alleged, to avoid income taxes on all these kinds of executive benefits.
And it looks like Weisselberg is really trying to put some daylight between him and the Trump Organization. But that's going to be tricky for him.
Prosecutors aren't really buying it. His defense attorney today, Brian Scarlatos, called Weisselberg collateral damage and said he was concerned that he was getting caught in this because of the Trump name. And we know that former President Trump has called this politically motivated. And Scarlatos noted, rightly so far, Weisselberg is the only one whose liberty is at stake because he could, in fact, go to prison for this if he's found guilty. But prosecutors weren't going to let Weisselberg off the hook as collateral damage. They say that when it comes to all the relevant financial information that's part of this case, as chief financial officer, Aaron Weisselberg was the boss.
Do you think, because you talk about the potential for prison time, do you think that this case ultimately will go to trial?
You know, that's what they're planning for, and the judge today told the attorneys to mark it in their calendars for about a year from now. He said plan late August, early September for a trial. The way it looks right now, they didn't set a specific date. They'll do that later in July. But if that time frame holds, late August, early September, that puts it right in the mix of the 2022 midterm elections, and there will be the Trump bold-faced name front and center once again.
All right, Aaron Katersky, our thanks to you.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.